Great game. Thought both teams competed extremely hard at a really high level like you would in any rivalry game. Just going to boil down to who could get a couple stops. You know, they were picking on matchups with us and driving us, and we were kind of picking on matchups with them and driving them, and just came down to who could get a couple stops, and fortunately we got a couple stops. I thought a couple things really helped us out. I thought we made some big free throws. Thought KB made a couple big buckets when the roof was about to come off. When they got it to 4 a couple times, he set it down off 2 feet and made a couple big buckets. I thought Mo's blocks, when you're not guarding and you can get a couple blocks out there, I thought that really helped us. But all in all, happy with the win. We got a lot of stuff we got to correct. They tore our baseline out of bounds defense apart. Some other things like that. We were worried about that coming in, and they picked us apart it was pitiful. But we'll get that corrected before we play them the next time, and we're happy to win.
Bilberry's game today, are there times when a guy just has to go play basketball and not worry about plays?
Well, we didn't run a lot of plays today. We were just trying. I mean, I told our guys last night, like, my job's to manipulate the matchups, and once I get the matchups we want, at some point your ability's got to take over. And so, you know, we just kind of got matchups that we wanted, and then we had to have guys who could make plays. Fortunately, I mean, they did the same thing to us. I mean, they got the matchups they wanted and drove us, and you know, fortunately for us, we made a couple more plays.
Coach, were you prepared for them offensively when they switched everything, much like teams earlier this season?
I mean, that's what they do. We knew what they were doing. We'd walked through all their rotations yesterday. We knew exactly what we were getting into. Yeah, we had worked on that extensively.
How much did you tell your guys to drive the ball against them, and how much of a factor was it late in the game?
I mean, that's all we told them to do. I mean, we just tried to get them moving side to side, and then we knew where a couple of their weak spots were, and we just wanted to put our head down and drive the ball. But our guys did a good job adjusting. They started jumping stuff, and we turned them down a couple times and drove it baseline. I mean, our guys did a nice job adjusting and you know, on the fly during the game.
Hey, why is driving the ball like that effective against the
Well, because they're always in rotation. And so when you can get them in rotation closing out to you, and then they're in rotation on the backside, then it makes it a little more difficult. We changed what we were doing, thinking they were going to move their point guard into rotation on Mo, and we were just going to – the game plan was initially to post Mo on their point guard all day. And so we inverted all of our plays so we could get that doing. And then they changed back and rotated their big from up top, which made it we didn't get what we wanted initially with Mo posting, but we got what we wanted because it was a much longer rotation for their big to get down to cover our big, and it gave us more time to drive it. So it was just one of those deals.
The way Bilberry played in the second half for you, is that the type of
huge? It's what we need. I mean, when we got our guards playing like that, when J. Lou and Corey and Melvin play like that, I mean, pretty good.
Game, you're a guy who lets your emotions on your sleeve out there. You coach with passion, but after the game, you had an exchange with Melvin Johnson and Jaquan Lewis. Explain a little bit what that was, and I guess the excitement of getting the win.
Well, just happy for them. I mean, you know, I coach hard, but I coach hard because I love those guys, and you know, I really want Melvin to have a good senior year. I want Corey to have a good year. He came here to have a good year. I feel like that's in my hands, and I'm close with Jaquan. I recruited him, and I was just proud of him. You know, we've taken on some water. We got guys. You know, we've had guys taking some shots at us, and our guys, to their credit, have rallied. And we're really good day to day. We do the right stuff day to day now. Finally, we've been doing it for a while, and and you're happy when that stuff is rewarded, because you'll see that on, when you do the right stuff in life day to day, good results happen. And so, I'm proud of our guys for doing that stuff the right way day to day. I mean, Melvin was tremendous. We were connected as a team today. We withstood all their runs, and that's a credit to Melvin's senior leadership. And, quite frankly, we hadn't played well over here in a while. And so, we kind of, I felt good. I was really worried about kind of getting our doors blown off early. and I didn't want to. I wanted to get off to a good start. We tried to throw the ball into Mo first play. He was open, but we had the chair pulled out from under us down there. But I was worried about. I knew if we could kind of survive the first part, and once we were able to settle in about midway through the first half, I felt pretty good. I just didn't want to get down double digits, and I don't think we ever got to double digits. I think it got to 9, but we never got to double digits. I think in the past we've come here and I remember when I was assistant, we got down 15 or 20. Now we'd rally back, but it takes so much energy to come back like that, and I didn't want to be in that situation.
Melvin switched to running the point because he said he wanted to get the ball to Jaquan and Corey. Was that on? Did he do that on his own, or did you tell
We
him?
talked about it. I mean, Melvin and I talk constantly during the game. He's got a great mind. Him and Mo really see a lot of things out there. So it's easier when Mel's at the point we can get Jaquan moving. So we're just running a simple action. Mel's coming off. We had the throwback to Jaquan, and then it made it a little bit, it just gave Jaquan a little bit more room. And it was effective for us.
What happened on the technical and your reaction to it?
They had 6 guys on the court. I mean, I went to Clemson, but I can count to 6. I mean, my goodness.
Wow.
They had 6 guys on the court. It's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I was looking out there, and I'm sitting here going, why are we not guarding Davis? And I'm looking going, all my other guys are guarding somebody. So they got 6. So, and then they tried to run him off at the end, but it's an administrative technical. But they had 6 guys out there. It's pretty, simple math.
Coach, you guys emphasized that you wanted your team to make a statement today. Do you feel like that statement was made?
I don't know. I mean, I thought that, when we prepare the right way, we're a good team. We're a good team. And I think, we've gone on the road now in league and beaten 2 good teams. And, the best we can be at this point is 5-0. And we're 5-0. And on Wednesday marks that's 1/3 of the conference season is done on Wednesday. That's our 6th game. So you're 1/3 of the way through. And, I just want our guys to be rewarded for their hard work. I don't think we've gotten a lot of respect within the league. I mean, Melvin's playing well. He's never been player of the week one time in the league. Not once, and I don't feel like people feel that way about us, and our players feel that way. And the only thing we can do is put our head down every day and go to work, and that's what we're going to do.